So the fourth country that we're gonna go visit is Germany. And we're actually going for a special occasion. It's one of my bucket list items. It's Oktoberfest! I'm so excited. Flying over Germany, I could almost hear the Upa bands playing and visions of giant beers and bratwurst flying in my head. I couldn't wait for Oktoberfest. I've always heard the stories of the gigantic tents full of people all drinking, eating, having a good time, dancing on the tables. And you know what? Germany didn't disappoint. Germany knows how to party. Now, before Oktoberfest, we had to do a little preparation, like get our hotel room. We stayed at the Hilton Munich Park, which currently has about 4 out of 5 stars on TripAdvisor. It is a gorgeous hotel. We got to the hotel around 4 o'clock and we were starving, so we had to order some food. And we tried the famous Weisswurst, which stands for white sausage. This is a veal and bacon sausage, and it's not smoked or preserved, so it is very perishable. People usually only eat this between breakfast and lunch. It's usually presented in a pot of boiling water with a sweet barbarian mustard. It was the perfect treat to kick off our adventures in Germany. After the sausage, we head out on the town and went to one of the most famous beer halls in Munich, the Hofbrauhaus. This was the perfect pre-warm-up for Oktoberfest. You had the traditional Upa band, gigantic pretzels, and gigantic steins of beer the size of your head. It is an amazing place. And the food is amazing too. This is their famous fried pig knuckle. Check this thing out. And it was an amazing experience. The skin is fried and crispy, and the meat is all moist and smoky. It is delicious. And of course, we had to get a traditional bratwurst. It came with the traditional barbarian mustard.
Here's how I do it. Break off a little piece. Oh yeah. Dip it in the mustard. Surrounded by the sauerkraut.
And of course, sauerkraut.
This is really good sauerkraut.
So after dinner, we went around the town a little bit and did some shopping. I had to pick up a German hat for Oktoberfest. What do you think? Then it was off to bed because tomorrow we're going to be partying all day at Oktoberfest. Now, to really soak in the Oktoberfest experience, we decided to get a Oktoberfest tour. And it started off here in front of the beautiful Munich City Hall. Then we got to stroll through the Victorian Market, which is a gigantic, almost Saturday market full with restaurants and different places to shop. It reminded me a lot of like the Pike Place Market in Seattle. You can probably find anything that you need here. And you can also find these giant maypoles. Now our tour led us back to the famous Hofbrauhaus where we got a more intimate look. We're now entering the Stein Locker. Now these are special for the regular customers who are granted one of the 424 lockers available. I guess it's very difficult to actually obtain one of these lockers. Now around the Hofbrauhaus there are actual tables designated for the regulars too, and you'll see their names of the group on these signs here. And if you're just a tourist sitting there at the table when this group comes in, you will be moved from their table. After the Hofbrauhaus, we got to walk around and see some amazing architecture. And then it was off to see the main event, Oktoberfest. Walking through the streets, you could just feel this charged energy from everybody. You could slightly hear the music playing from the festival. And as we turned the corner, there it was, Oktoberfest. And as we got there, we were just in time to see the Hofbrauhaus beer wagon come rolling through. Check out those amazing horses. And all those beautiful kegs of beer. Now, the line to get on Oktoberfest was pretty long. Check that out. But luckily, our tour included skip the line passes. And here we are in Oktoberfest. Now, my first impressions of Oktoberfest was it's kind of similar to what I see in a state fair or something like that. It was very family oriented, you know, with a bunch of rides and games to play and tons of junk food everywhere that you could buy, ice creams and stuff like that. And then we started to make our way to our beer tent. We are going to spend our time at the Lowenbrau Brewery, which is right here. Lowenbrau stands for Lion's Brew, which is why they have a big lion on top of their bowl. First, we pass through the outside seating, which I believe is open to the public. But to get a table in the inside tent, you actually have to have a reservation. And luckily, our tour came with that reservation. And here we are inside the giant tent of Lowenbrau. Now this tent can actually hold almost 6,000 people. So you know you're gonna have a good time with the 6,000 people partying with you. Now it starts off kind of being this chill kind of environment, but as the beer starts flowing, people start dancing, and it gets to be a good time. Walking around the tent, you really got a sense of size of how big this tent is. I mean, look at all these people. And the band kind of plays in the center there. And just everybody's having a good time. Now our tour came with 2 giant mugs of beer and a dinner. I mean, look at the size of these mugs. We definitely need something to eat. So I actually got the Wiener Schnitzel, and my wife tried the half-roasted chicken. Although the beer might help, I think both of them were really good, and I recommend either one. And the ladies got into the beer chugging as well. Now, the band was spectacular. They had some really good songs. Now, this is a very traditional Oktoberfest song. Ein Prosit. Here are the song lyrics that our tour guide gave us. Now, not all the songs were traditional songs. They definitely threw in some of the Billboard top hits. There was Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire. This little ditty. Pretty woman, walking down the street, a pretty woman. It was just amazing. All of these people coming together, having such a good time. It was such good energy. There was nobody being a dickhead. It was an amazing experience.
Oktoberfest, Munich, 2019. Check it out.
Now I gotta admit, I had a couple beers there, but is this guy going to drink from his shoe? Yes, he is. Yep, I was having a good time. So unfortunately, your reservation is only for a certain amount of time. Now coming to the end, I really didn't want it to stop. We had such an amazing time. Want to say thank you to our tour guide and the people in our tour also that just made it such a fun, exciting experience. Now, after Oktoberfest, we so wound up we didn't want to go back to the hotel, so we went around Munich and actually stopped at this beautiful cafe right in front of the town hall and had some dessert. We went with a Belgian waffle and a classic apple strudel. And that is it for our trip to Germany. So I hope you enjoyed it. And the next country that we're going to go visit is Italy. So I can't wait to share that with you.